Morning everybody. Hope you're all well at home today. Today's video is going to be about rotation. Actually making sure that we keep them bodies moving in this time and we're not playing much golf. What we're going to do is list a little drill that we can actually make sure our body keeps moving. We will go through just showing you how the body should work, okay? Making sure that we're not swaying off the ball. So it's just a little tip just to keep us going. What we're going to do is, I've got an alignment stick down on the floor here, another one in my hand. What I'm going to do, the alignment stick that I've actually got here, just inside of my right heel. I'm going to take my normal stance. Alignment stick is just rested against the inside of my right foot. Then I'm going to take a second alignment stick. These can be golf clubs if you've not got alignment sticks at home. Put it across my chest. Probably all done this sort of drill at some point over the years. Then from there, taking my posture position. And then from here now, what we're going to do, we're going to allow the hips to rotate, allow the shoulders to rotate. And what we're going to do is try and marry these two canes up, okay? So this then shows that we've got a nice full shoulder turn, taking us all the way around to where the actual two canes marry up. What I've done, I've brought in a bag here. The bag is just to try and give us a little bit of a gauge as if whether we're swaying or the weight isn't transferring properly. So we're just going to pop the bag here. This could be a chair, it could be anything that we've got at home. So what we're going to do, pop this just next to my leg. As I make this turn, what we'll see is the hips will start to rotate, the weight starts to shift onto the right hand side, and as I make this move we can see that the gap still remains here between the two. At this point as well, just so I should mention, is the cane or the club that's across the chest should be pointing down to the ground, just in front of where the ball would be if we're actually making a golf swing if the ball was there. What we may find at times, quite often when we're doing this with lessons, is we'll see where people will actually stand up. So as they make the turn, it starts pointing forwards. So you can see it's pointing directly towards the camera. This means we've actually lost this angle here with the spine as we're doing it. Likewise, sometimes we do see people definitely trying to make sure that they keep bent forward. It goes the other way and they come down to the ground. So again, rotate the upper body. Okay, the hips have rotated and then we marry the two up together. This being here, the other thing that we see very common in our lessons is people trying to get the weight to transfer onto the right hand side. What they'll then do is sway across. What we can now see is with having the bag there, we can see if this has actually happened because I'm making contact with it. So we need to be seeing that there is, the gap remains, the weight's loaded onto this side here now, but I've actually maintained the gap up between the bag and my leg. Likewise, the other way, we do see it where people make a turn, and as they're making the turn, all the weight loads onto the left-hand side. Quite often referred to like as a reverse pivot, as they'll come back, they'll tend to try and go this way with it. But as we make that move, we can see that the bag, we can see this gap here between the bag and my leg has actually increased dramatically. Okay, so just to run through it again. Club or alignment stick in my case down on the ground, club across the chest, into your posture position, allow your hips to rotate, upper body rotates. From here now we can feel that the weight is loaded onto the right hand side and the two lines are actually, the canes are actually married up together. This way you'll feel that we'll keep this all free in this time that we're not playing much golf. You may find that over a period of time of being able to do this once a day, once every couple of days, we can just stretch out the back, make sure we're actually able to actually make full rotational movement, but at the same time doing it correctly for your golf swing. So I hope this little drill helps you and look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks. Bye.